So this is a field note from an ongoing study I've been doing on language learning, music, and how the brain actually learns. And I've been noticing something. Uh, there's a difference between recognizing a language and actually being able to use it. And I don't think I understood how big that difference was until I started studying Japanese. I used apps, textbooks, programs like Lingo Deer, and they worked, and at least it felt like they worked. I was learning lots of vocabulary, definitely recognizing patterns and following dialogues, and I had this growing sense or this growing feeling that I was making progress. But then something would happen. Someone would actually ask me to speak. Just say something in Japanese, anything. My brother did that, and I would go completely blank. And that blindness taught me something. Recognition is not the same as use. Seeing something and knowing it are not the same as being able to produce it. And I think a lot of learning systems accidentally train recognition. They don't necessarily train use. They train familiarity, and that familiarity can feel a lot like learning, but it isn't the same thing, I don't think. I started thinking about it like a security camera. A security camera keeps recording, it keeps taking information, looping over and over again. But if that information is never pulled out and used, it just keeps cycling. Nothing actually stabilizes. And I think learning can work like that too. You can keep taking things in, you can keep taking in the words, you can keep taking in the grammar, the different concepts, but if you never pull them into conversation, writing, music, or some form of creation, they never fully become yours. They just stay stored, but not alive. And that's where I think output changes everything. Output like conversation, writing, singing, anything that anything that forces you to produce language, because the moment you produce it, the structure changes. It stops being something you recognize and starts becoming something you can actually use. And I think that's one of the biggest illusions in language learning. You feel like you know something because it feels familiar, but familiarity isn't truly fluency. So at some point, you have to stop taking language in and actually try to use it. And at least for me, that takes a little bravery.